it's Brooke, and today I thought I would do a small little fall decor haul with you. I am very anxious to get decorating my tier trays so I can share them with you. So we are getting started right at the beginning of August with a decor haul, and then the fall tier trays will be rolling out. I probably won't decorate right away, so that'll be more like mid to later August, but I definitely want to get decorated before school starts, and that starts right at like the 25th of August. So you'll definitely see the decoration before then. I'll probably have to wait for the front porch until more of the like pumpkins and stuff come out, so that'll probably be a little later. But we're gonna get going on the tiered trays. So let's go through the few-ish, the items I purchased that might be returned if I don't use them, but things that I just wanted to have to create maybe my new fall decor this year. So the first thing I wanted to start with is an item I purchased off Decor Steals kind of at the beginning of the year because I saw it on there and I was like, okay, I really want to use this for fall. Last year I kind of incorporated the burgundies and purples a little bit, kind of like color palette upstairs. And then I saw this and I was like, okay, I really want to incorporate that more because I really liked it. I also sometimes use a teal blue, which I think would go with the burgundy and the burgundy purpley kind of color. Well, also, so I picked up this garland. I forget how long it is, but it is on like a wire. The leaves are burgundy and brown, like filtered throughout. Coming up a little more bright on camera than it actually is. Yeah, if I hold it back here more, that's more of the color it is. So I don't know where this is gonna go, if it's gonna be up or down. I never know until I get started decorating. So I think that would be nice in like my dough bowl upstairs, but I also think it would be really nice on the mantle. That's my only fall thing from Decor Steals that I got a while ago. The few things I purchased from when I was on my little birthday trip, I grabbed this from Micheals and it just says Hello Fall with kind of like a chevron zigzaggy pattern. I thought this would be good just on the shelf or for tiered trays or just like maybe a little vignette. Then Micheals, I also got my 2 clearance finds that I think are going to be perfect for fall. And I also picked up, I picked up this, a pumpkin pick, and they kind of have like speckles on them and then like orange kind of creamy color I thought would be fun just for something different. At home, had nothing out, so I would really like to get back there, but I just haven't had the opportunity, so we'll see if I get back there before I decorate or what, but I think I got some pretty good items either way. But they did have this just like randomly sitting in a shelf, like in an odd spot. It wasn't even by their other like greenery and stuff. This was $5.99. You get 3 picks in here, and I think that'll go really nicely like with the garland that I picked up. I wish I could have found, it just says every day on it. It doesn't even say that it's like a fall item, but I wish I could have found where the rest was just to see if they had any other colors or anything. And then the last thing I picked up, and I got this at Marshall's, was this morning pumpkin sign. I'm wanting to create some coffee bar trays with my metal tiered tray, so I thought this would be a fun one to do with that. I do have a couple others that I picked up last year, but they're colored, and where this one is just the white with the orange inside. Let's do Target next. My store had in, I'm pretty sure, all the little signs from the Bullseye's Playground. It had in most of the pumpkins, I think. I think it was missing some of those with like the jute around the like different layers or humps or whatever you want to say of the pumpkin. They did not have any in the like Studio McGee. We don't get Studio McGee in our Target, but in the Hearth and Hand or anything back, they still have the school supplies back there. But I mainly wanted stuff from the Bullseye spot, so this is what it all is. So I have my nicely organized container here. So let's go through greenery picks first. So as you saw, I used some of these in my sunflower video that I did the sunflower trays, and I really liked them, so I picked up a bunch of them. These are $1 a piece. I just think they'd be great to stick here and there, so I did grab a bunch of those. And then also in that video I used these copper kind of eucalyptus leaves, I would say. I got 3 of these. I think that's all I want of these. They do have a few other like fall greenery for $1, but these are the 2 that I really like, so that's what I grabbed. The next thing I grabbed they just had the amber colored ones of these. I know there's clear ones that I've seen people share about. So I just grabbed amber one because I'm thinking kind of like vases and jars full of greenery and everything on the mantle. So I don't know all what kind of colors are used. I have like pictures and different things. So I just kind of wanted to do like a big thing of like fall greenery with like pumpkins on there. That's been kind of my thought. So I thought this would go well with that. And then I'll show you the pumpkin signs I picked up. So I just grabbed this the other day and it says welcome to our patch. Of course, these are all for tiered trays. I thought this had a fun different kind of color palette. I grabbed this Hello Fall one and it's just like a light sagey green. And then I grabbed this 3 stack of little pumpkins and these have, they're green and kind of like a greeny minty color and a white one. And then I did grab this Carves Pumpkins Drink Coffee Enjoy Fall little what is this called? Cutting board shape, because I always like to do a lot of times like a kitchen or a kind of coffee bar theme with my Target tier trays, or like I said with that metal tray. And then I really wanted this one and it says fall and then it has all the other words with it. They do have a big sign like this that's the back is black and then the words are white. And then this is one of the reversibles that says fresh hot apple cider, which I could go either way with that. I'm not a big fan of like that orange on there with the apple cider. I guess apple cider is kind of orangey, but I don't know. The orange is okay, and then it does have it around the edge, but I wasn't super concerned about this, the back. I really just wanted this side. And then when I saw this one, the apple leaves and pumpkin please, I saw somebody show this, and then I saw somebody show pumpkin pie baked fresh daily. I was like, okay, I want both of those. I really like both of those. So this was like the perfect sign for me because I really loved both of these. And then another item I picked up. Now I saw somebody share these. They have a turquoise blue one and my store did have that, and I want to say they have a clear, but my store did not have the clear. They just had the green and the blue. I like a light like tealy blue Rex for my fall decor, but that like brighty turquoise, I'm just not feeling it. I think it's really pretty. It's just I didn't want to use any of that, so I just grabbed this green one. I feel like this would be good year-round kind of piece because it's just green. It'll go well with every season, right? So the next is pumpkins. I grabbed a lot of pumpkins. I'm not necessarily going to use all these, but I figured, well, I see them, I'm going to grab them, and I'll have them, and if I use them, I use them. If I don't, I will return them. So that's kind of how I do these things a little bit. I grab a bunch, and then I return. I'm a person that doesn't really care about returning. If you don't like returning, then you probably can't do that. So I grabbed 2 of these just little ceramic ones, and I only saw, no wait. No, I think they had $3 ones like this, and then they had like a gray and maybe a green too, and a, well, it was like a gray black, I'm not sure. But I just wanted the little ones. I got a white and an kind of a rusty orange, and those were $1 a piece. And then I really wanted these. These are each $3. They're kind of like the distressed pumpkins. Some were more stripy, some were just bigger, but it's just like terracotta pumpkins almost, it looks like, with a whitewash on it. So I thought these would be really fun, kind of more muted than most of my pumpkins I have. And then for the like rattan ones, I grabbed 2 of the orange. These are definitely look different at home than they did in the store. They're definitely more like orangey that I would think. Rexy's down here trying to get my pumpkins. These aren't balls, they're pumpkins. More orangey, so maybe these would be good for more Halloween than like the rusty oranges, kind of burnt oranges that I use. And then they also had this rattan or like braided straw one too, I thought was fun, and this was $3. And then they had a couple different like squishy patterns, and this was $3 also. I just like the orange one. I think they had like a gray and white like plaid one, but I've kind of walked away from the grays for my decor for fall. I tried it one year. I did like grays with like a navy blue, and I liked it, but I definitely prefer the more oranges, the yellows, the greens, those kind of colors with my like teal, and then adding in the burgundies and purples. That's definitely more my color palette, so I did donate all my like navy and gray stuff. But I grabbed this window pane one, and I grabbed one little Sherpa one. This one was $1. They had bigger ones too, I think, like $3 and $5. I know I grabbed a few Sherpa ones last year, so I just grabbed this little orange one. And then for the, what do we want to call them, straw ones, do they have a special name for them? No, they just call it a pumpkin. So these were each $3, and they're like raffia almost. It's a little thicker than a raffia though. But I got one of the orange, one of the like creamy tan color, and then one of the green, and these all have a really nice like jute stem on them. This is jute, and then these are more of like a brown raffia, I guess, on them. And that's the same kind that like this one has. Sometimes I wish like all the pumpkins that I have like this and all the velvet ones that I could go through and like paint all their stems the same color, because I got some that are gold, some that are like a greeny, like blacky, pinky gray, and all sorts of stuff, but I think that would be a big pain in the keister, so they just stay all colored. And then they had a bunch of dollar ones. I grabbed 2 of each of these, so I grabbed 2 of the tall orange ones, 2 of the squished little cream tan ones, and then 2 of just the nice round green ones. The green do have the jute, and then the tan and orange have. This one's a little lighter brown, more of the raffia one. That is everything I got at Target, all from the dollar spot. Actually, the only 2 things that were $5 were the house and that jar. Everything else was 3 in 1. So that's kind of nice. So they have brought out a few more of their $1 ones. And of course, if I don't use them in my decor, they will be going back. Let's do Hobby Lobby next. Okay, and so my Hobby Lobby just started re-putting out things in their entryway. They got like in trouble by like the fire inspector, and then so they took everything out, and now they're just like reintroducing it a little bit, just a little bit, not as much as they had before. So it's just kind of funny how like, I don't know, nobody else in the town got in trouble or moved any of their stuff, but they did, so it was just kind of funny. But anyways, they had this hanging on like a wall or like one of those decor pieces out there, and this was before any of the fall stuff was out, and I'm like, where is that? I gotta have it, and our wreath's 50% off. So this is just over in the regular wreath section. It is regularly $40, so I got it for $20. Don't know if it has a size on here. No, it doesn't, but I would say bigger than 12 inches, but it's not like, you know, maybe more like an 18-inch wreath. So this would work good on my door. It does have a little circle hanger in the back. It'll work good on my mantle. So just depending on everything I use, I'm not sure where this will go. And I also saw that, I want to say Studio McGee and Hearth and Hand are coming out with similar wreaths like this, but they were all $40 and $50, and theirs don't go 50% off like Hobby Lobby's does. So if you're looking for a wreath like this, $20 I thought was a pretty good price, and it's not super huge. It's a pretty good size. And then another thing I just got in the regular decor section, this is table decor. It was $25, so I got it for $12.50. And then they have another one that's more of like the wispy, like grassy kind of pampas grass, I would say. Or this is more like wheat. But this is just in their regular decor, so this will go 50% off. They do like every other week, and then one week lately has been like everything is 50% off, so you just gotta watch the ad. So this was another piece that I was thinking for like the fireplace or just somewhere, so we'll see. I just wanted to quick share again the 2 pieces I picked up at 66% off in the spring section. So they always bring out a lot of wood things for the fall, but now that it's 66% off the spring, you might want to go check that out and see what your store has that you would want to use for fall that they're bringing out in the fall but is only 40% off. So I grabbed these 2 little things, and then another kind of crafty item, which I'm not going to craft with. I think I'm just going to leave these wood. It says mini pumpkins on here, but I really think they also look like apples. Just look like really long stems. So I figured I could, I mean, if I wanted to make them more apple-y, I could paint them like red and green and yellow and stuff. But I think that if I had like an apple theme with the like apple cider kind of thing, that you would think they're apples, or if I put them with pumpkins, they would be pumpkins kind of thing. So just a thought on those. And then another item I picked up are these fall napkins. And I've been eyeing these and that table runner and the placemats for like years. I love the like burgundy red, the yellow, the blue that's in here. And I really wish they had a pillow or a pillow cover in this material. That was really sticky, gross. So here is the whole napkin size. What does it say? It says it's an 18 by 18. So technically, I wonder if you could make this into a pillow if you put 2 of them together. They are a little see-through, but if you had like a white pillow insert, and it's not like a nice material that you want to like cuddle up with, but it is something that would just work for decor. So that's kind of one of my thoughts for these. And then another thought was just using in my like tier trays and different things like that. But I've been eyeing these for a long time and I don't use a table runner or placemat. So I thought the best way to get one would just be the napkins, that those would be more versatile. And you do get 4. I wish I only had like 1 or 2, but you do get 4. I also picked up a couple of these little mason jar mugs. I think I got the kind of orangey amber colored one and then the green one. I want to say they had like a yellow and maybe a more red, but I thought the green one would be a good versatile one. This one, of course, is more fall-y. Just the other day, I grabbed this. It is kind of like a muted orange color and then it has the little leather tassels. Kind of a different orange, and I thought this might look good with the vases on my mantle. I think it's too big for a tier tray, but that was kind of my thought, was on the mantle, so we'll see. This was $15, so then you got 40% off. A few other pumpkins I got this ceramic one. It's kind of one of those like slanted ones. Like I said, I just like to have a variety of pumpkins, so I was looking for like some different ones to add. Kind of picked out some ugly ones, or you know, kind of like the odd shaped mush ones, so I picked up this one. I have a few of different ones of these, and then I also picked up this pick, and a lot of times with the pick ones I just pop out the pick, but this I thought was like a good yellow and it has like bits of green and stuff in there. And then the first time I went, I picked up one of these more burgundy red ones, like brown, to go with my other thing. And then the other day I was like, saw it again and went, oh, that's really cool. So now I have 2 because I didn't think I picked it up. Okay, so anyways, I have 2. One will probably go back unless I want to use both of them, but they're just a nice shaped pumpkin to have, and I just thought they were a good color to bring in more of that like burgundy, purpley brown color that I'm going for. And then the last thing I have is some florals, pretty much. So I grabbed one of these picks because they have the kind of like burgundy, rusty little pumpkins on it. I was hoping they'd come out with just like their little bag of pumpkins in this color, but they didn't. So my thought was to pull the little pumpkins off if I wanted to use them in something. I haven't decided if I want to keep it like this because I don't have like a lot of big things to stick that in, so more than likely I'll end up just popping these off and getting rid of the stem they came on. And then over in the regular floral section I found these, and I've been using the white ones a lot in this color, and then I have some pink ones up in my bedroom, but I thought this like orangey reddy color would be pretty. I don't know if it's quite the same or if it'll look good, but I just thought it was another color that would look good with this. So we'll see. I picked up a couple of these wheat stems. I know they had some last year and I have one of them, and it was hard for me to work with, but I think I like these better. And I think you technically can take them apart and separate them because they do have 3 sticks down there. And then I also grabbed 2 sunflowers because I want to put a little more sunflowers and a little more yellow in the kitchen, I am thinking. Kind of my thoughts on the kitchen. I saw these just the other day, which I didn't see before, and they have this really pretty like light rust color, and they do kind of shed, but then when I got them home they kind of sparkle, so I don't know what's making them sparkle. And then they also have like an oatmeal kind of color or a cream, but they do kind of have a sparkle to them, and they're very similar to those ones I got from At Home. I was kind of wishing, because they look really good with this, but then these kind of sparkle, and I was like, dang it, I wish I could have found these colors in the At Home ones. I mean, the sparkle isn't bad, but it just kind of threw me off because I didn't notice it in the store. And then I also picked up 2 of their amber jars that they've always had. They have these every year, and I finally broke down and wanted to buy some. So this year I'm definitely going to incorporate more burgundies, red, the more like rusty orange and like purpley kind of colors, and then the brown. I don't usually do a lot of brown, but I have incorporated some brown, bring out more of the yellows. I usually do the kitchen kind of one theme-ish if I want, and then the coffee bar or like the dining room kind of connects that, and then the living room can kind of be separate. Even though they're all kind of connected, I can kind of do them a little different if I want to. And then downstairs I just do kind of one overall theme because I just decorate the family room down here. But upstairs, if I want to use sunflowers in the kitchen, I don't have to use them in the living room. I mean, I feel I don't, but so I don't. So that is everything. I also have picked up one pumpkin from Kirkland's. I ordered online and it's not here yet, so I can put in a picture here. It's just like a green, like skinny or tall one, and it's kind of the ugly one, if I would say. So I kind of wanted to incorporate a few more of those like rustic, more natural looking, you know, not so perfect pumpkins this year. I did see it in store and I really liked it, but I didn't pick it up then, so I picked it up online and I ordered a few other things, but that was the only fall one. That is all I have gotten. There's a few things. I watched a video of Joann's today and that had some really cute stuff too. They had some glass ones that were really pretty. That was all 40% off. So maybe if I get down to our bigger town again, I will pick up some stuff. But otherwise, this is all the fall stuff that I picked up to have on hand if I want to throw in a few new pieces. Now we're going to get into fall tiered trays and decorating. And I already pulled out my pumpkin shirt to get that ready to wear. So I hope you enjoyed my little haul. Let me know what items you're looking forward to decorate for fall with, if you've spotted any new items that you really liked. As always, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next and I will see you in the next one.